Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a two-person dependent lift from supine in bed to wheelchair to floor and return. This is going to be a method used to transfer a patient when there's no equipment available. Safety precautions consist of instructing the patient to cross her arms prior to each and every transfer, using proper body mechanics to move the patient to reduce risk of injury, and lastly, to ensure proper functioning and arrangement of all components of the wheelchair. This will not be shown in the video, but will be stated for brevity. When we're moving the patient from supine in bed to the wheelchair, first what we want to do is instruct the patient to cross their arms. Next, we're going to slowly raise the patient to a sitting position, supporting underneath their neck and underneath their low back. The healthcare provider at the upper extremity is going to grip under the axilla to the opposite wrist. The healthcare provider at the lower extremity is going to grip at the distal thigh and underneath the leg. All right, and we're going to slide the patient to the edge of the bed. And then on lift, we're going to lift the patient up, move them over the wheelchair, and slowly lower them down. All right, 3, 2, 1, lift. We're moving the patient from the wheelchair to supine on floor. First, the healthcare provider at the upper extremity is going to maintain the same grip. We'll have the patient cross the arms, reach under the axilla, and grab onto the opposite wrist. The healthcare provider at the lower extremity is going to grip under both legs. And then on the verbal command lift, we're going to lift the patient up, move him over, and slowly lower him to the ground. All right, 3, 2, 1, lift, move, lower. And then the healthcare provider at the upper extremity is slowly going to lower the patient to the ground. The patient from supine on the floor to the wheelchair. First, what we want to do is get the patient into a sitting position. So I'm going to support the neck and the low back and slowly raise the patient up. From here, I'm going to maintain the same grip as normal at the upper extremity. The person at the lower extremity is going to bend the patient's knees. And from here, we're going to lift the patient, move them over the wheelchair, and slowly lower them. 3, 2, 1, lift. When we're moving the patient from the wheelchair to the bed, similarly, we're going to instruct the patient to cross their arms. The healthcare provider at the upper extremity is going to reach under the axilla and hold on to the opposite wrist. The healthcare provider at the lower extremity is going to stand at the side of the patient facing the bed. He's going to support under the distal thigh and the leg. The person at the upper extremity is going to put one knee on the bed. And on the count of 3, we're going to lift the patient up, move them over, and slowly lower them on his bed. 3, 2, 1, lift, lower. And from here, we're going to slide the patient to the center of the bed. And then the healthcare provider at the upper extremity is slowly going to lower the patient down onto the bed.